With less than a month to go for my first race of the season, in today's video I'll show you my final preparations of my 2021 Caterham Graduates race car, and we'll take another look at my car with the finishing touches completed. While I've completed most of the upgrades myself, when it comes to fitting the uprated brake master cylinder, I decided to hand the car over to the experts to complete the work. This week I've collected the car from Boss Racing, where the car has had an overhaul to the brakes. As mentioned, the master cylinder has been changed to the uprated brake master cylinder. I think that the 2020 Academy car, which I have, was the final year supplied with the standard cylinder, and I'm pretty sure that this year's Academy car and hopefully future years will come with the uprated master cylinder as standard. With the standard cylinder you get so much travel on the brake pedal, and also the brakes do require quite frequent bleeding. Now that the master cylinder has been changed, the brake pedal is so firm. While the brake upgrade was taking place, the rear brake lines were changed from the solid pipes to flexible pipes. This is a mandatory upgrade for Caterham graduates. However, it's one well worth considering for any Caterham. An upgrade to the brake pads all round completed the brake updates. If budget had have allowed, I would have loved to have upgraded to the wide track front suspension. Maybe that's something that I have to wait till 2022. That said, the suspension has received some tweaks. The suspension has been set up to meet the Caterham Graduates regulations, whilst I ensure that I benefit from some of the improvements which can be made, including reducing the length of the bump rubbers and also lowering the ride height, and all of that was duly done. Many thanks to Rob and the team at Boss Racing for the excellent work and for their expertise. I decided to fit the rear view camera of my VBOX to focus on my feet. Being able to see what your feet are doing is really useful to use in conjunction with the video from the front facing camera and the data. Of course, the front facing camera captures the car's position on track, but also if the camera is correctly located, you can also see the direction you're looking, as good vision on track is really important for good driving. It will also capture the position of your steering wheel, which gives you an indication if your car is over or under steering. If you use all of this information in conjunction, it can really help you to identify what you need to change to improve your lap times. I'm able to move the camera from my feet to rear facing really quickly for racing. I can highly recommend the VBOX camera mounts from Fastmate Racing. The mount is a much neater solution than the standard VBOX mount. Plus, I fitted the camera mounts at the beginning of last season and I've not had to adjust them throughout the year. I'll pop a link in the description below so you can find out more information. I've had my new Yokohama tyres fitted, which really do look the part and will offer up much more grip in the dry compared to the Academy tyre. These tyres are not road legal, so for now I still have a set of the Academy tyres which I will continue to use on the road. I've purchased lowered wing stays which reduce the gap between the tyre and the cycle wing, as the Yokos have a much lower profile. However, I'll not be able to fit these until I've bought some road tyres of the same profile. Also, when I do swap my road tyres, I will need to recalibrate my speedo to reflect the smaller circumference of the tyre. Now here's a tip for you whether you use your car on the road or on the track. The weights used for balancing wheels can become unattached. To secure the weights in place, I use heat resistant aluminium tape. Please do not be tempted to use gaffer tape, this will not have the same desired effect. The final upgrade to complete was the fitting of half doors. The reason for fitting half doors is to help with the aerodynamics. And let's face it, a Caterham needs all of the help it can get in that department. One of the principles of Caterham Graduates is cost effective. As an example, some items can be purchased from alternative suppliers as long as a part is equivalent. I chose to fit fiberglass doors provided by Classic Carbon rather than the standard Caterham vinyl half doors. This saved well over £100, plus I think the final look is a lot better. Again, I'll pop a link in the description below for Classic Carbon, who provide many other items for Caterhams, including wings made from either carbon or fiberglass. It's really not long now until our first races from Oldland Park on the 17th of April. Before then, I do have a track day booked at Brands Hatch, and this will be the first time I've taken the upgraded car out on track, so I'm really looking forward to shaking the car down and driving it in this Caterham Graduates Sigma 135 spec, particularly with the windscreen removed. I'll bring you a vlog from the day at Brands, which will be shared with Derek, who will be there on track with his lovely 360. If you've not already done so, please do subscribe so you don't miss any of the action, and give today's video a thumbs up. Until next time, thank you for listening and thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again really soon.